Woody, what's up? Set it off in this mother. Hey, Woody. I said it was your wish. I mean, sometimes. Peace, family. Peace, peace, everybody. I'm just tagging as much as I can. They won't give me what I want on this thing. I want to have a conversation with y'all, though, before I get finished doing what I'm doing. I'm about done. Peace, peace. Yes, it's a Sunday, so you're going to see me in this mode, okay? Again. Of course. What's good, sis? I want to talk about some shit, though, before I ain't going to keep y'all too long. I think I'm going to do like 30 minutes max. I'm just going to try. You know. Love and oneness, bro. What's good with you? Peace to everybody coming on. Y'all excuse my son and my husband in the back. You know, they watching the game. So y'all gonna hear them. And of course, Jen will make her way around here. Okay, I'm definitely in my Sunday's best. All right, head wrapped. Trying to keep my hair straight and silky. Robe on, okay. I'm in the kitchen, all right. Just waiting on my macaroni pie to come out the oven. But anywho, I want to talk to y'all about these drones and shit. I know y'all probably been seeing them pop up everywhere. In your vlogs, on blogs, the media, even the news. And I also want to talk about that abundant life school where there was a shooting. I don't want to talk about the details of that, but I actually want to give y'all the symbolism behind all of this shit that's transpiring. And this is also going to play into a sneak peek of this year of the 9 that we're gradually gravitating into. Okay, yeah, bro was lit tonight. Okay. I always love when he go live. But I definitely want to talk to y'all about this because, you know, ever since that vision a few days ago last week, there's been a lot of things that have transpired after that dream. But these drones, there's so many people with their own perspective, and I ain't mad at them, okay? Some people think it's alien life. Some people are definitely on it when they're talking about the government, okay? Now, let's talk about the government first before we get into this shit, okay? My perspective and outlook on the government is not the same as many people. All right. I understand the role of the government here, okay, in this experience. And it's going to sometimes be ugly, and sometimes it's going to be beauty, however you view it, okay? But my outlook, my outtake on the government is completely different. I don't worship the government in a physical form. I understand and understand to grow that the government deals with my mentality. Okay, I take the words from everything. I don't look at it from a physical stance because I'm not going to be caught up in the loop of the illusionary. All right, of this experience. I'm not going to be hindered by it. Okay, but as I was saying, my outtake on the government has always been what you govern in your own mentality. And of course, y'all got Deacon Shannon back here. And he's gonna definitely ad lib, okay? Um, but I have learned and to grow to understand that the government has to deal with the govern of your own mentality when breaking down the word, okay? So understanding that and seeing these drones pop up, and of course these school shootings happening, I pay attention to the details surrounding them, not in the tragic, not in the trauma of it all, but the details, the symbolism surrounding these tales. All right? The drones have a significant symbolism. All right? It has nothing to do with, of course, we can say alien, but understand that alien means extraterrestrial, and it also deals with the intel of your intelligence. Okay, that's a higher intelligence. All right. So when you speak about aliens, you're talking about a higher intelligence within the cell. Okay, or within yourself. All right. You might have visions of how aliens look, but these are tales and visionaries that someone else have gave you. Okay, that have nothing to do with a physical formation. All right. But the drones have a significant symbolism. And there's a reason why we're seeing them everywhere. Okay. Happened to be that night before I had my vision, I was looking up at the sky, of course, physically before I had the vision. And as I was outside that night looking at the sky, I felt, like I said on my post, someone was watching, some sense of a watching energy, and I knew something huge was about to transpire, which led up to my vision, okay, my dream. But these drones symbolism, okay, symbolically means, okay, it deals with not only the masculine energy, okay, but it also is an abort of mission, okay, from the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, the mothership, okay, all right. So what you're seeing in the sky when it comes to these drones is you're seeing the transition of the physical and the spiritual becoming real, divine entity. All right? Peace. Peace, bro. What's going on with you, fam? Okay? These drones also have a significant origin to it, the word per se. Oh, yeah. This world has to end. All right? And even in that right there saying, all right, that is that deals with yourself, okay? We have to end, all right? We have become too aware, all right? The new self, okay? That we don't no longer need the old self or the old world or this old matrix in a sense, okay? Yeah, we are tired of the false matrix. No, I trust me, I know. So this is also a fall within self, and physically it's going to transpire, okay? So with this word verbally, it is the origins of also with the drawn word has a meaning of male be, all right? The male be, all right? And when I mean male bee, I'm talking about the insect, the bee, okay? Because you know there's a queen bee, there's a mother bee. So this is the male bee, all right? Also with the drones, origin, there is words that describe it as to roar, okay? To roar, okay? Bellow, unvaried tone, an unvaried tone of a hum, a buzz. When you are seeing these drones, or people are seeing these drones, they're hearing this humming sound and buzz that's coming from it, all right? Please beware, okay? Please be aware, all right? This is everything to do with this whole complete existence, okay? Taking this course, all right? In the midst of falling, okay? In the midst of ending, all right? And I'm not just on no literal stance, but spiritually, individually, and collectively, this is what is happening, okay? These are not aliens in a physical form, all right? It is definitely a high intel of energy that is being forced, okay? The force of energy is taking a shift. Yep, the drones are here to monitor the orbs that you have been seeing, okay? All right? They are definitely in play for that. That is a fact. All right? And even if you look up the symbolic, not symbolic, but the origin of the word orbs, okay? It deals with your spirit, it deals with your soul. So please also look up that, y'all. Okay? Yep, they are scared of the light orbs, which is also just them. Also, another perspective of being scared of yourself. All right? Your internal self. All right? Peace, sis. All right? People are scared of themselves. They're running. All right? People are in panic about these drones. They're talking about it being in the form of terrorists. And like I say, I don't live on the surface information anymore. And my whole objective is to get people into that wave of energy, okay? That cycle of understanding what is transpired. Yeah, which is us. It is definitely us divinely, okay? So when they're talking about the terrorists, this is terrorists, this is, you know, somebody is about to bomb America. And I said this in my live a week ago, that you've been warned. Your whole world is about to crash right in front of your own eyes. And mentally, you have to be prepared, okay? Because when it comes to your mental, physically, it's going to all move as a union, all right? So you have to be prepared of that, all right? The system is going to crash, all of that, all of above, okay? It's not time to be in fear, all right? Because deep down inside, this is your divine, of collectively, all of our divine energy surfacing, okay? So I definitely want to tap into that with y'all about these drones. These drones, It's just another revelation of what is going to take place within you and on the outer side of self. Okay? The monitoring of the soul, the monitoring of the orbs, the monitoring of the spirit. All right? The monitoring of the high intelligence that is taking place that people have referenced as aliens. Okay? Also, before these drones kicked into play, there was another school shooting. All right? These school shootings is not just based off people mentality where they have actually lost their mind or actually going through some things, right? So it becomes their behavior of action that takes place, okay? And I've said this before too. But the symbolism surrounding this whole new school shooting, which happens to be a female this time, all right? This has actually been the first female school shooter that I have ever witnessed in my lifetime. I cannot think of no one else in my lifetime. Okay? It's the reason why that. All right? This also deals with divine feminine energy rising. This also deals with divine feminine energy, wrath of energy. Okay? Taking out the old and bringing in the new. And sometimes, and most likely, there's going to be casualties. Okay? But let's break down the symbolism surrounding the abundant life school. All right? Not only is a female shooter, okay? Not only was there 3 that transitioned and 6 that were injured, all right? And equaling up to those numbers, that's divine energy, that's 9, all right? So that also lets you know about the divinity, all right? That is taking its course in this energy, this force of energy, this wave, okay, this shift. It is a Christian school. And anybody that knows that's on the self journey or just study symbolism should understand that Christian deals with your Christ self. And even with that Christ self, that deals with your consciousness, it deals with your projection of your reality, your first thought, okay, your thoughts, all right? All right? Also with the school being called Abundant Life, all right? To reach the levels of abundant life, you must sacrifice. To reach a level of abundant life, you must die. And when I say die, I mean change. All right? Your thought process. Okay? Your mind, your mental, your heart. All right? So this happened, no coincidence. Because when year to 9 really kicks in, which it has already started, but when it fully settles in, mentally, a lot of people ain't going to be able to accept this. Mentally, a lot of people are not going to be able to handle this new energy. All right? Okay? Also, I think the little girl at this Abundant Life shooting, I think she was either, 16, if I'm not mistaken. 16 years old. Adding those numbers up is 7. It goes back to the Christ energy. Please believe me when I say, y'all, everything that plays out in this reality has a divine, okay, message. It has a divine symbolic reasoning that is transitioning, taking its course. It is divinely the source of all speaking, okay? Right? A lot of people are scared right at this moment, okay? A lot of people are scared right at this moment. Even with dealing with them drones, a lot of people are scared, okay? Scared that China is going to uh, not regurgitate, but that's the word I was trying to use. So I'm just have to use something else. People are scared that China is going to target us, all right? And they're going to nuke us. Not only China, but Russia, right? Yeah, right, sis. And when we look at things differently, there's no fear involved. There's cold-heartedly true understanding, all right? All right? You're not just one in this physical on a literal stance. You actually become one divinely within, okay? And so without, you become into your divinity because you see it from the beginning, what is happening inward and what is going to and why it's playing out this way outwards, okay? So yeah, we all have to look at things differently. We cannot be looking at things the way we used to, all right? They're talking about World War III. Come on. That is solely dealing with the spiritual war within yourself. And for it to be obtained as the number 3 or recognized as the number 3, that deals with the Trinity within self. All right? Or the alignment of self, however you receive. All right? And with this war, you have to go through it. That's in any situation. All right? Individually, you're going to have to go through wars. And you will also obtain or gain victory. It's so many, all of us, ain't even so many, all of us has went through a formation of war. All right? Especially when you're changing inside. All right? Especially when you're changing inside of yourself, you are going through, go through war. All right? But there's always a victory. All right? All right? You don't want to be, as they say, a prisoner of war. Okay? Within your own demise. Okay? Your own reality. You or this reality. You don't want to be a prisoner of war of it. Okay? You want to keep holding the flag of victory. All right? Because with this flag of victory, there's no fear. Okay? There's only peace and understanding. Okay? It's a lot of people scared. Okay? Referencing the last days. It is definitely the last days of this old shit. It is definitely the last days, okay, of this old ass shit, this old world, okay? All right? Believe me when I say the old illusions is over with, and the illusionary will never stop. It's your lifeline here. It will never go away. Okay? Just like the matrix in a sense. It will never go away. It's the womb of your existence. It will never go away. And it will continue to birth, okay, these illusions, okay, for existence, self, you, okay? And many reflections, it will continue to do it, all right? So it's not going anywhere. The only thing that you can do, all right, is to continue to train your mind, all right? It's to continue to train your mind, all right? By releasing and letting go, all right, of those old fearful ass ways, the old thoughts, okay? Anything that hinders you, you know, the belief system of this place, all right? What's good, sis? Abundance to you, baby. All right? And like I said, I'm here, y'all. I'm cooking late night. But it's a lot of people that are scared because mentally they're not prepared, okay? There are a lot of people scared. And it's because mentally they're not prepared for what's to come. All right? They're not prepared. They're not prepared to embrace the new self, okay? Or the new way of life, okay? They're not prepared for that inner fight. All right? They're not prepared. All right? Like I said on my last video, all right? It's a lot of people they are the dead walking, okay? And that's because mentally they're not prepared. And when things like this happens and it hits the surface in the tabloids, it hits the media, okay? You kind of get the insight of one's mind, all right? So when these people are thinking so low vibrational about these drones and not understanding, okay, the power inside of self and the power within all of this shit, okay, is shifting, it's changed, okay? In order for you to have an abundant life, like the school shooting, that was a sacrifice. And I ain't talking about no, you know, conspiracy shit, okay, like elite, okay? I ain't talking about the brotherhood bullshit. What I'm talking about is a sacrifice within yourself, all right? When loved ones transition, that is a sacrifice within self, okay? Because it brings forth change, okay? So a lot of people are not prepared for that. They're not prepared to die. They want to hold on to this old, this crooked ass existence, okay? Your divine self that is solely connected to the feminine energy within all of you, including myself, is coming out, whether you ready or not, okay? You can't hide from it. All right? You ain't going to be able to close your eyes to it. All right? It's either going to mentally elevate you or it's going to mentally disturb you. The choice is yours. Okay? You have that choice. You have to pay attention to these scenarios, these tales in this world. You got to pay attention. And when I mean pay attention, I ain't talking about feeding into the news, because news feeds the illusion. Just like the NASA, okay? Just like these movies. They feed you the illusions. But you have to tap in to see beyond the illusion, okay? To attain the truth, okay? To understand the wave of the energy, to know what is going on in your existence. A lot of people got life fucked up. A lot of people got life fucked up. All right? These drones, higher energy. It's all part of the beehive. Okay? And isn't it significant that they say that these drones come out of water? Don't play with me. When I say I be on some real shit, I be on some real shit, y'all, for real. Now, I'm getting a little I am, okay? I'm getting into the energy. But they say that these drones are coming out of water. They ain't coming out of space. So I don't understand why the hell y'all think it's some alien shit on that type of energy. But they say they're coming out of water, right? Do you know what divine water deals with? I mean, do you just even know what the water deals with? It's your source of life. It's your breath of life. It's you internally. All right? So a lot of people don't understand that. So they running for their fucking lives. They're running around here like a chicken with a motherfucking head cut off. All right? This is where I come in. Okay? My whole thing is to break this shit down. Okay? I don't fall for nothing. I don't fall for nothing. Right? Bring y'all over here because I'm checking my macaroni. But I don't fall for nothing. If I'm gonna fall, it's falling for a purpose and understanding what's going on, you know, within self. Okay, to make sure y'all know how you gotta make sure there ain't still no substance or no liquid inside. But those drones is least your worries. When shit like that happen, you should be looking at your damn self. You should be understanding what self is telling you from the inside. Okay? I got a little hot. You should understand it. Okay? This is the mentality you have to have in this high intel energy that is forcing its way in. Okay? That's the force of energy that's coming. It's in here. Okay? It has sucked up all of that old energy out of the old space that we lived in. And it's filling up with its new energy. This ain't dried up leftovers. Not dried up. You know what I mean? I had to make sure with no liquid up in there, macaroni. Just make sure it's cheesy, okay, creamy. But yeah. See, I that's why I keep coming on and I keep talking, because I want people to understand the messages, divine messages. You're putting too much energy into this drone shit. You're putting too much energy. And you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All I have to do is give thanks to self. Keep putting the energy into it. Keep putting the energy into it. Because the more of that fearful ass energy you put into it, okay? The more of that fearful ass energy that's put into it, okay? It brings forth this major existence, this major change. It builds off that, okay? Oh yeah, when it ain't in from your kitchen, it definitely can be something different. All right. So yeah, of course we need those people to be running around with their head with their chicken out like a chicken. We need them to have that fearful energy because it's just building a new reality, a new existence. So keep doing that. Right, I've been paying attention to them because it definitely can have your mind fucked. All right, if if you keep you allow yourself to have the thoughts of a literal stance. All right, if you have that thought of keeping you in a certain vibration, so it can be tricky. All right, words, images, all are visionary, okay, of our reality. So we have to decode the painting of it all. Painters, they paint, but each painting has its own tale. It has its own story based off the symbolism of the painter. All right, and a lot of people are lost in the paint. And I need you to get out of there and get your brush back, okay? But it can be tricky, sis, and you have to get your thought process back. You have to snap back and snap back out of it, okay? Take what you need from it, okay? All right? Take what you need from it and see it for what it is, really, okay? Just like bro was saying earlier on his life, don't nobody want y'all motherfucking asses. Don't nobody want y'all, okay? Don't nobody want me, all right? Ain't nobody coming over here to disturb me. And I've always said this before. If anybody disturbs you, it's because you allow them to. Anything in this shit disturbs you, it's because you allow it to. All right? And it becomes a disturbance to your own mind because you allow it. Anytime some freak shit is being posted online, it's so many of a hurdle of sheep. All right? Flocking to this shit. Like flies. Okay? And getting stuck in your own shit. Okay? Of disturbance. Because you allowing it to. Okay? I see shit like that, I get excited. Okay? And I think the whole excitement for me is because I understand the vision. Okay? I understand the visionary. All right? I understand the magician. Okay? Which is within. Okay? I understand. All right? I'm not getting emotional off of like the school shooting. It's a lot of people emotional over there, and I understand. All right? This world is built off emotion. And it can definitely make you emotional. All right? Understand the difference between the two. Emotion deals with your energy, motion, your motion of your own mind, your own thoughts. All right? So when you become emotional, all right, this is a transparency, all right? of the projection of your own thoughts. All right? And you're getting caught up in it. All right? You can call me cold-hearted. I'll take that. I'm not emotional over what happened with that bundle lot. Is it fucked up? Yeah. The way it plays out, it is. But at the end of the day, you have to understand the divinity of it all. All right? It's always, the truth has always been in our face. So we just ignore it because of the emotional state we put ourselves in of being disturbed. I'm not disturbed. I'm enlightened. All right? I'm intrigued. And this is the way you have to will your mind, your thoughts, okay? Because it eliminates that fear, okay? All right? You're not supposed to allow fear to control you, right? Listen to what I'm about to say. Hold it, man. You are not supposed to allow fear to control you, all right? You are supposed to be the controller over the fear, all right? All right? Like what they say fear is, false evidence appearing real. Now, if you got just that little bit of tea like we all got in the beginning, right? Is that false evidence appearing real supposed to control you, or you control that? Because it all stimulates from your mind, okay, into your reality. All right? Just like pain. All right? So many people walking in pain to the fact that pain is controlling them. Your pain is in control. Just look at your effects, your actions. Your pain is in control. All right? The reason for the pain to be existent, okay, in its existence, is it something that you're supposed to make you feel, okay? All right? It's a form of feeling, okay? And you're not supposed to allow that feeling to control the narrative of your reality. All right? You're supposed to control that. When people say, you know, when we used to say, or maybe you've heard before, I know people used to tell me this all the time, you know, get your power back. Get your power back. Okay? And it's always based around what somebody has projected onto you, some type of pain or feeling, right? And you're supposed to get your power back. That's what that is. Yes. Let me pin it, sis. Pain will teach you if you allow it. That's what it's supposed to be. There is pain when we giving birth. Yeah. There is pain in this so-called love. There is pain in your overall existence when you're shifting, when you're going through things, when you're changing, when you're elevating. There is pain. That's your feeling. All right? It's the fire, okay, to your enlightenment. It's the fire to your existence. It's the fire to your consciousness. All right? A lot of people still walking around in pain. Pay attention to your actions. Your actions is gonna show you. It's gonna dictate it. It's gonna show you. I'm walking in my pain. And when I mean that, I mean just like this. I'm walking in my pain in a higher elevation within myself. All right? That pain would no longer have that type of control over me. I control the pain. I use it as my power source, all right, of gain. I use it as my power source to elevate, to evolve, to change. I've know y'all seen people from overseas, over places, even little videos, people walking through fire. Ooh, wee, with no disturbance. None. This is one of our earliest ancient teachings, because a lot of old tribes still do it. What is it? As I walk through the shadow of death, I shall not fear. Okay? No evil. Or whatever. That is your power. Being scared of these goddamn drones, it's all right to be excited, It's all right to be like, oh, what is going on? Because I know I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, just happened after all of this, said and done. And now we starting to see all this shit take its course. Now we starting to see all of this shit hit in its literal stance. Okay, I was just talking about the sky in my fucking dream, man. Come on, man. It ain't by coincidence all of this shit is happening in the sky. The sky represents a higher elevation within itself overall, period. Okay? Anything in higher elevation or higher intelligence deals with the visionary, the imagery of you. Because you lay low, right? In the bottom of the underworld or dark within itself, okay? Underground, all right? You lay there, okay? And the water is the source of self, all right? The deeper you go, the darker it gets. So, a lot of spiritual people should be on the energy, should have been on top, you should have been on point. Knowing that these drones coming out the water, they should have already let you know, oh, divine energy is, baby, she walking. Okay, when I say Jesus, like they say Jesus walking the earth, oh, baby, we walking. Okay? Or when they say Jesus is coming back, oh, baby, pay attention. Okay? Divinity is definitely, all right, in full effect. It has always been. This time around is very strong. And it's because people are aware of a lot of things. People are starting to question. People are feeling different. All right? Some people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. Some people do. All right? But it's a lot of things that is taking its course. A lot of people are dealing with their self differently. A lot of people are growing from their old ways. A lot of people are changing for the better. Okay? A lot of people are getting rid of old habits and all shit. I'm still working on my fucking cigarettes, but I will get there. So don't crucify me for my own bullshit. Okay? All right? Because when you see me smoking a cigarette, don't say, oh, that's sister full of shit. I'm walking through my own. Okay? I get there when I fucking get there. All right? It's still a mind thought. It has to keep willing in my brain, just like you had to have all of this shit still willing in your mind as you grew over time before it actually became your reality. What's good, bro? No one will survive. A catalytic semic event is a good God level event, which means it could take out humanity altogether. Peace, peace, Keish. Yeah, but when you talk about humanity, okay, let's talk when we talk about humanity, right? Because of course they talk about this too on this media about nobody's not going to survive it, you know, this happens or whatever. They even talk about this in the Bible, right? But there's Mentee's tales also, all right, that shows that one or few or people have survived mentally. When it says that it will take out your humanity, it's talking about this human form that you need to get rid of. Okay? Letting go of the physical form. You are far more powerful when not holding on to this shit. All right? That is a fall. And it definitely has to happen. It's God level shit. Okay? No one will survive, especially when you go through these changes. Your old self, that old human, that humanity ain't gonna survive it. And where we at, humanity has changed overall together. So a lot of shit is going to be destroyed. A lot of shit is going to be taken out. But mentally, God level, you ain't supposed to be disturbed. All right? Thank you, Joshua, for putting that out here. All right? You're not supposed to be disturbed. You ain't supposed to be scared of shit. Existence is not going to end like that. Humanity does end. And it comes with a lot of casualties. And just individually, your humanity, your human self has to die. Like I was saying earlier with this abundant light shooting, okay, the details of that surrounding the symbolism, not the tragic, not the trauma, okay, but the symbolism, abundant life. That's a word for you. In order for you to gain it, you must die. And we all know that dying is just a rebirth. A rebirth of yourself. A change of yourself. All right? We got to step away from this literal shit because it always starts spiritual inside. And if you're feeding yourself death in its literal form, guess where you're going? You're going to die like a man. Yeah, we have been through too much, man, to be scared of these goddamn illusions, man. It's the playground. It's the devil's playground, okay? It's your playground. It's the child's playground, all right? And within the child's playground, there's always tricks, all right? To your treats. Your Christ self has to die. When they say that God died for our sins, or Jesus died for our sins. All right? Now, I'm going to give it to you two ways. You take it the way you want to take it. The first way, of course, what I was probably taught in church, is Jesus died for our sins has to do with all of the wrongdoings, right? All right? The things is hindering you, okay? All the evil in the world, they told you, just bad, okay? Okay? Now I'm going to give it to you. Jesus dying of your sins, of all of our sins. Okay? Because we know Jesus deals with ourselves. Okay? It's dying to the illusion of this fucking skin. All right? Yes, you have to get rid of the bad. Yes, you have to make your wrongs right. That comes with understanding, open-minded. That comes with healing. All right? Dying of your own skin is dying of your own illusion, dying of this world, from this world, your own self. Because even in Revelations, all right, what happens? So-called Jesus image rise again, right? You rise again. You live to fight another day. All right?
Daddy, I should have waited for cousin.
All right? We have to get rid of the literal stance. Literally, it plays itself out from the spiritual, right? But you have to stop codepending on this literal world. It's not you. Okay? It's not you. It's of you. It's not you. All right? The only way that this existence will completely end, and I don't see it in no time soon, no days, I don't see it nowhere. Okay, it's a continuous cycle. The infinite energy, it keeps going and going, just like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going and going and going and going. It's gonna keep going. But if it ends, that's because inside, okay, within collectively all right, has stopped living. And even to the brink of that, just a little bit of that. That means everybody becomes so isolated within their own space, which could be your home, okay? Become so isolated within their own space that we're not appropriated into the existence, all right? Which can also damage the new cells to come. But overall, energy never dies. That's a form of you. It will never go anywhere. All right? It will never go anywhere. It just transforms into something new. Okay? Even the knowledge transforms into something new. All right? Even our downloads that we get, they transform into something better, deeper, new. All right? There's no reason to be scared. No reason at all. You're still fighting against your own self. All right? And it's something I want to say, but you're still fighting against yourself when you just actually have to give the fuck in. You got to give in, and you just have to let it go and let it flow. All right? Don't be worried about these drones. Just know that divine energy is showing up and showing out, baby. All right? Your internal self has something coming for you, and it's big. All right? It's actually a gift. But it's going to be a curse for many. Okay? It's actually a gift. But it's going to be a curse for many. Because if you're not willing to accept the change that is happening within you, all right, and it's appropriating out here in this reality, playing out in this reality, on the big show, on the big stage, it's a curse for you. And you can't continue to will that curse down blood cells, okay? Your bloodline, your cells. All right, which is okay. We need those. We need those type of cells. All right? We need some of those. All right? But if you're not meant to be in that energy, baby, I expect you to get off your ass, okay? If you're constantly beating yourself up right now, I expect you to get off your ass and just let go. All right? All right? Just let go. All right? Stop blocking it. Stop fighting it. All right? And allow yourself to shift into the greater version of you. That's the plan. That's the blueprint for the overall energy. All right? All right? Is to continue. All right? To build the greater version of self, the greater version of source, the greater version of all. If it is time, I'm going to say this and I'm going to probably get on off here. If it is time for you, if it's time for all of us to be dead, right? If it's actually doomsday, okay? And if it's actually the doomsday, are you scared? Look at Deacon Shannon over here. Talking about he's scared. You scared of what? You scared of change? Are you scared to transform? Because understanding the mentality of nothing dies. It only regenerates. Are you scared? Hell no. Because there's a lot of people sick or tired of living the way they live. So if opportunity presents itself and this is dope, are you really scared? And if you are scared, ask yourself why you are scared. All right? Because I'm not. Even though I know this is not what's going to happen, okay? A lot of y'all woke up on Y2K now. Stop. Don't let this shit play you again now. All right? When I say the same old movies, it's the same movie. All right? It's just an upgraded version. Same movie, upgraded version. You know how you got them original movies, and then they get these other spin-offs, you know, they redo them. Don't allow this to be just like Y2K for a lot of y'all that was fucked up scared, belligerently out their mind. But yeah, these drones is the male B. All right, that's just the male, being in tune with the feminine energy. That's divineness. And when it comes to divineness, excuse me, when it comes to divineness, okay, I talked a little bit. When it comes to divineness, okay, there's gonna always be death, baby. All right, but let's reassure that death it's not a physical form, it's spiritual. Okay, there's gonna always be an end. That's not physical. All right, physically, yes, it's the end to your old ways, it's the old you. But spiritually, overall, divine energy in unison, all right, there's going to always be that rebirth. All right, the regenerating of self. You've been practicing in your mind for years, regenerating, getting old thoughts, regenerating. You washing them, you detoxing and shit. All right, all these are forms of getting out this old shit out your system. All right. A lot of people out here detoxing their bodies and ain't even detoxing their spirit. Come on now. The fuck? You still ain't gonna be surviving. You still ain't gonna be saved that way. You detoxing the skin, which is the illusion, but you're not detoxing your spirit, which is the breath, the essence of life, which divinely, is within self, within you. Your spirit, your soul. I don't give a fuck about cleaning this body. If my soul, my spirit, or heart, as they say, ain't clean, ain't shit this goddamn detoxing doing, baby. All right? You want to eat right on this motherfucking journey, right? But spiritually, you ain't eating right. Okay? A lot of y'all, hey, it's the playground. You're playing. You're getting caught up in the playground, baby. And you ain't trying to go back home inside with mama or with that divine feminine energy to let you know, look, you can go out there and play, but I don't need you to get caught up in the wrong crowd, okay? Because then you get taken away from yourself. And then you go down the wrong fucking path, the wrong lanes, the wrong parallel, and you get lost. All right? These drones, okay, it's just another divine sign, okay? The abundant life shooting is a divine sign, all right? Trump is a divine sign, okay? And I'm not being fucking funny. I'm not trying to be hateful or despiteful to anybody's decision of what you voted for. But also pay attention to your vote, because that deals with your mentality and fuck where you at, okay? And I am talking to the motherfuckers that voted for Trump too, okay? But understand the sign of Trump, okay? And understand the design that Trump is trying to will in. Understand it. See it for what it is. Don't see it on no bullshit, okay? You don't want to get caught up in the playground. You want to get back home, okay? So divinely yourself can give you the information of what is happening so you can stay the fuck out the way. Because there's going to be so many motherfuckers out here that are lost. All right? You don't want to be a lost soul. All right? You don't want to be a lost soul. That is divinely you. You don't want to be. Right? But yeah, so when y'all get into it with these things, y'all see these shits popping up, pay attention to the symbolism. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? I mean, hell, even Jesus in the Bible paid attention to the signs. He didn't give a fuck so much about the word. He paid attention to the signs that God was giving him. Pay attention to the signs that your God self is giving you. Through all this bullshit. Okay? Through all the trials and tribulations. Hey, girl, preacher. God damn. Okay. Deacon Shannon over here. All right? Shut up. You have been talking about me. But yeah, pay attention to these divine signs, all right? Pay attention. Sit down and eat. All right? Don't take nothing literal to heart. You don't want it to weigh on you, all right? You want to just get it, and that just shows you how to move. We're not playing checkers no bad, baby. We all in chess. All right? And when you're playing chess, you're open-minded. You're all seeing I see it from all aspects, all angles before you move. All right? Because your moves deals with your thoughts, your emotions deal with your thoughts, and you don't want to be just moving, okay, as false evidence appearing real. All right? You don't want to be moving like that. All right? You want to be moving, okay? Controlling that false evidence that's appearing real. All right? And understand that you're the ultimate director of that shit. All right? But yeah, I just wanted to dive in with y'all for a minute. It was on my heart to come and speak. I said I was gonna come on here anyway and talk about the drones. And you know, of course, I had to throw that abundant life in there too, because that's one of the biggest things that just happened as well. Is as far as like what Trump is talking about on the media, what he's doing and connecting the tie, cutting ties. Okay, he cutting ties, y'all. Didn't you have to cut some ties? Okay. Cutting ties to save money. See, y'all on that physical shit. I ain't on that. But cutting ties to save money deals with your abundant life. Okay? That's not a physical form. That's a spiritual form. Okay? Cutting ties to save abundance. Okay? A lot of people see that in money. Now, it is a form of money, but that deals with your abundant life. All right? And when you do that, you have to start all over again from the bottom. And a lot of people don't want to go through that struggle no more. Oh, I don't manifest this. I don't got this. I don't build this for myself. You should have been preparing, okay, with this materialistic shit. All right? You should have been preparing mentally, okay, through all of these shifts. Okay? That's your abundant life. Fuck the money physically. It doesn't make you. All right? All right? So understand everything that is happening in this experience right now, okay? Because it definitely coincides with the journey inside you. All right? Pay attention. When I mean pay attention, understand the symbolism and the signs. Fuck the illusions, okay? Don't get caught up in the playground. All right? All right? But as always, family, I love y'all. And it's going to always be sweet tea we going to sip over here. But I'm going to get out of here. I got to move on to the next, all right? Okay, I got to move on to the next. But I will see y'all on the 24th for the giveaway. All right, the 2 lucky subscribers. I'm definitely going to be back with that. And I will be doing the Year of the 9 video on the 27th. So please stay tuned for that. Okay? Because it's definitely going to give you the eye opener of what you're going to walk into, what we're walking into. Okay, for the Year of the 9. All right? And as always, love, peace, and oneness. And I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all please excuse her because she over here hyped. But we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.